European Commission has decided that now is the time to tackle online gambling in Europe. But with 27 different member states regulating gambling in 27 different ways, questions still remain over how easy it will be to find a consensus in the next 4 months' public consultation. We spoke to one of the officials who worked with Internal Markets Commissioner Michel Barnier on his Green Paper, Jean Bergevin, who insists that the Commission is serious about finding a consensus on this difficult problem.
There is recognition that you operate within the Union, that you have a license, but because of national differences, you are requested or required to take out another license in another member state. That's the model to which we seem to be going now. Now, the big question is, for those member states that are doing that, is to what extent can those different systems coexist with each other? In the past, before internet, they could, and they were far more different than the ones that we're seeing raising now. So that's always the thing with the Commission. You can't say, oh, well, look, you know, there's a French or a British or a German. It doesn't work that way. It's looking, first of all, as I said, I think that there can be, and there are cultural differences to an extent. As you said, it's a very emotive subject. There will be different views in different member states. But there are also some commonalities which we're seeing across systems. So there isn't one model. The key thing is to get a set of models that can live with each other. Clearly there are data, but we're looking for better data to suggest that a majority of the sites which are available to them are clearly completely illegal. Either they're not licensed at all in Europe, or even have no license in the world, or have a license outside of Europe, which frankly is probably not worth the paper it's written on. So that's the key concern.
You can have whatever system you like, a monopoly or licenses system. If you don't enforce it properly, you don't have the control over the gambling market that a government should have, because there are risks, as we all know. That's Commissioner Barnier's declared intention, and we agree with that, is to put all the facts and figures on the table. And see, one of his concerns is also, how does enforcement in the member states, how does it work? Is it effective? Does the EU need to help? This is the first step, and a very reasonable one, that you say, as he put it, I have to understand first before I act, and I have to understand to act correctly.
How important is the online gambling issue to Commissioner Barnier?
Well, I think that question should be to my Commissioner, but I can tell you that he takes great interest in this issue. For example, in the Green Paper you'll see the whole section regarding the issue of sports integrity. It's something which he attaches great importance to, not exclusively. And he certainly recognises the societal importance of this illegal problem. You know, when we're talking about illegal gambling, as I said during the press conference this morning, I mean, you know, many people are suffering enormously from that. I mean, they lose their money, and it is there are addiction issues, etc. So this plays, you know, it is as important as any other file on the Commission's agenda.